Thank you for making an intentional decision to be here. Intention is really all we've got. And whatever we place our intention on, it's like a superpower, because that intention is what guides us in our day-to-day. I mean, that's why at the beginning of the year you do intention setting, because even just saying in your heart that I am going to do this has an impact. What has even more of an impact is writing it down on paper, because now you've taken your intention from something non-material and put it into something physical. That being said, that's my long-winded way of saying, I know it was a sunny day outside, but you had the intention to show up here and you did. So, thank you. I see many familiar faces today. By any chance, is anybody participating in a Kirtan for the first time? Okay, so welcome, thank you for trying something new. So, Kirtan is a call and response form of meditation, and today actually is a special day because in India it's known as Gaur Purnima, and essentially it's the day that Kirtan was born. And it was born 500 years ago, not today, but we'll celebrate it officially on Monday, but in West Bengal the Kirtan movement started, and we'll have Bradley in our today's wisdom talk. He'll be sharing a little bit about the history of Kirtan. Where did it come from? It's not something that was manufactured from a factory or some propaganda machine, thankfully. And that's what we're celebrating today. So anyways, going back to Kirtan. Kirtan is a call and response form of musical meditation. It's based on the idea that sound carries consciousness. The tone of my voice, the music we listen to, it all impacts how we feel. So today we're going to be chanting some Sanskrit mantras which hold some potency. They're not just like any material not like any material word, because you can't chant Tesla, 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 or Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac for an hour straight. It really doesn't work very well.
How do you know?
I tried it. But, I mean, you can try it. It doesn't work. It's really hard. So these Sanskrit mantras carry a special potency. And it's similar to Om. We all know of Om. It's been popularized in the Western world as the go-to word for meditation. So this is like Om, but on steroids. It's more potent. And at the end, we'll chant something called the Maha Mantra, which is known as the greatest mantra, the mantra that contains the potencies of all the other mantras. All right. So that being said, we will start with one kirtan. We'll go to a talk and then end with 2 kirtans, and then finally the best part, which is the food. So before we dive into this first kirtan, we'll do a practice round. The goal is that you repeat the mantra, but you also focus on hearing it. We want to engage our senses. It's very easy for our mind to wander. And speaking of intentions, maybe we'll pause for 20 seconds, close our eyes, and set an intention for what do you hope to get out of today. Set an intention, make a sankalpa, a promise that I will be attentive in today's chanting. I will be sure to hear the mantra in my ears. So take 20 seconds, create a sankalpa, a promise, an intention. Go ahead and start with this first mantra. We'll do a practice round. You can repeat after me. Chaitanya,
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 Chandraya,
Chandraya,
Namo,
Namo,
Namaste.
Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya,
Chaitanya, Chandraya,
Namo Namaste.
Namo, Namaste.
So those of you who have come here before, you might be familiar with this one because I like to sing it. But today we have a part 2, which might be a little bit of a challenge, but I hope that you're up for it. don't get thrown off by the symbols and characters. So it goes Doyal, Nitai, Chaitanya, right from the previous mantra. Bole, Nachare, Amar Man. Nachare, Amar Man. Nachare, Amar Man. If you just get that down, that's like half of it, more than half of it. You see it's like 3 times. Together this time. One more time, all together, a little louder, please. Chaitanaya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste.
Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole nachare Armarman. 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 Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Hey! Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Hey! Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Hey! Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole nachare Armarman. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Nachare Armarman. Hey! Nachare Armarman, Nachare Armarman, hey!
Nachare Armarman, Nachare Armarman, Nachare Armarman,
Chaitanya bole nacha re Arman man. Doyal Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole nacha re Arman man. 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 Hey! Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Hey! Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Hey! Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Hey! Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Nacha re Arman man. Doyal Nitai Chaitanya bole 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 nacha re Arman man. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. 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 Chaitanya One last time, all together. You guys did a good job. That was good. We'll have to bring in some more complicated mantras. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much. I mean, it's evidently clear when there's potent vibration in the room, because Kirtan is not a performance. It's immersive practice. None of us here are sitting and performing. I mean, Isa's not performing because I couldn't even get her attention. She was meditating. So I hope you feel that it's a meditation, it's not a performance, and it's a way that we're able to immerse ourselves in this collective chanting. All right, so that being said, we will do a quick 20-second shift around, and we will transition into a brief wisdom talk by Bradley, who will be speaking a little bit about the origins of Kirtan. We find that we oftentimes do yoga, we do Kirtan, but we don't fully recognize what it is. And I can't think of a better person who's more qualified than Bradley, because he spent 3 years in an ashram, in a temple, in the monastery as a monk, as a bhakti yoga monk. And he is an embodiment of what it means to live like a yogi. So, no pressure. I mean, we're just going to get the aura. You don't have to say anything. We'll just absorb it.
Okay, so thank you, Ayan, for both the introduction and that wonderful kirtan. I'm sure we all were very absorbed and just deeply entranced by that beautiful melody and rhythm and all of that. So welcome, everybody. This Monday actually is a big festival in the Bhakti tradition, and it's called Gaur Purnima. And it's a celebration of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was a 15th century bhakti reformer, practitioner, who transformed meditation by making it both musical and shared. And he brought meditation from the monasteries into the streets and homes through Sankirtan, which is collective chanting, as we just demonstrated and practiced together just now. And tonight we'll dive into a little bit into the history of Kirtan and experience why it matters for modern minds and can be beneficial. So quick hands here. Who has ever tried to meditate in silence and ended up meditating on your to-do list instead? Me included. So perfect. You guys are exactly who Kirtan was designed for. It's meant for the busy modern mind. It's become very difficult to kind of sit in silence and empty the mind of thoughts and try to focus that way. But Kirtan is just such an absorbing process that engages all of the different senses. You know, we have the ears in hearing Kirtan, the mouth in vibrating these transcendental sounds and mantras, and the eyes in seeing, you know, everybody perform and, well, not perform, but engage in this offering together. And tonight we're going to explore that a little bit. So we'll have a short experiment, share some stories about Kirtan, and a practice that everybody can take home. So we've got a kind of part A and part B, a silent meditation and then a sound meditation. And you guys can feel the difference. There's no theory or kind of education required for this practice. So first we'll do a silent meditation. So if everybody find a comfortable sitting position, close your eyes, bring attention to your breath through your nose, and if the mind wanders, which it will, gently return back to the center and just focus. And we'll do this for about a minute or two and just experience what happens. Okay. And now we'll slowly bring our awareness back to the room. And before we take our thoughts on everything, we'll transition to part B, which is the sound-assisted meditation. So, the cartals somewhere. Perfect. Okay, so now we will keep the same posture, but on the exhale of your breath, whisper a simple mantra such as Om or Hare. Just use whatever feels natural for you. And I'll keep a soft beat and try to match your breath to it. And if you want to do call and response, so I'll start with an Om, and then we can just go back and forth like that. Om. Beautiful. So, which one felt easier, silent or with sound? Cool. Anybody want to share any reflections on why they felt that way?
The second one was cooler. The sound, when we did the Om back, I feel like it was stuff. I thought the second one was cooler just because like when we did the Om back, it was like we thought, oh, okay, connect Wi-Fi or something's happening.
Exactly.
Like some connection, like we're all setting it up and it goes. That's all.
Yeah, perfect. Anybody else? Yeah.
We'll get the mic to you in 7 seconds, or let's just pass it. Over there. Okay.
Though I found the sound meditation easier, I did find that silent meditation was easier than if I had not done kirtan.
So the Kirtan almost like primed you in a way to then sit in silence. Okay.
sure.
Yeah, very interesting.
I was just going to say that I was distinctly aware that I had an itch on my leg the first time, and the second time no itches, so I think that.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry. Yeah, when we were doing the silent meditation, for me it was really hard to keep my mind in one place. Like I heard creaking from the floor, I heard a phone ding,
Yep.
I heard something outside, and I heard the static from the speaker, which was really bothering me.
Mm.
So it almost felt like opposite of a meditation.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa.
Don't all jump at once.
I wasn't paying attention to my nostrils in the silent meditation.
That's okay.
I couldn't concentrate on that.
No worries.
It's kind of counterintuitive, but I think silent meditation, the whole point of it is for the mind to go away and then bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. So the longer it goes, the easier it would have become.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, and this is not at all saying that silent meditation is not beneficial. It absolutely can be, and certainly has its place. This is just an experiment for you all to decide which one resonates with you more, and a practice that you can take anywhere with you. And yeah, exactly as Ivan was saying, during the silent meditation, maybe initially I'm trying very hard and it's working, but then I hear somebody getting a text message or thinking about the drive up here or anything like that. So it's very easy for the mind to wander when it's not being engaged in some way. And you'll notice how with the sound meditation, your breath naturally wants to follow that rhythm. And by the end, when we were doing the call and response with Om, everybody was just totally in sync, and we didn't even really have to try all that hard. So your mind already responds to sound, and that's a doorway that we can use through Kirtan. And so Kirtan doesn't fight the mind, it occupies it using breath, rhythm, and melody, and words all working together. And so now we'll go a little bit into the science of why Kirtan works and is effective in the way that it is, especially on busy days, and we might have a lot going on. So the first point is that rhythm regulates. So your breath and your heart rate, they harmonize to a steady beat through Kirtan, and it's almost like your nervous system is automatically regulating and kind of going through this purificatory cleansing process. The second point is that repetition focuses. So we'll notice that our minds may have many tabs open, and we're constantly switching between them, like, what am I going to have for dinner? Something earlier from work is really on my mind, bothering me. There's this coworker I'm really not getting along with. But using Kirtan, there's less wandering, more presence. As I was speaking earlier, all the senses are engaged. Third is that melody opens emotion. So music helps to soften the emotional body. We have this physical body, and then there's also a subtle body which contains the mind, intelligence, ego, emotions. And so attention, it feels natural rather than forced. Maybe during a silent meditation, we're really trying to rein the mind in, but using sound, it just kind of comes naturally. Fourth is that there's a call and response. So there's a co-regulation going on. Hearing and echoing others stabilizes our attention, and we're actually calming each other. So if you think about maybe a mother and their child, the child might be having some anxiety, and the mother, just by her being there and being in a calm emotional state, it's helping to regulate that child. So through Kirtan, we're helping to achieve this stability with each other. And finally, there's radical accessibility. So with Kirtan, There's no hard and fast rules, no need to be perfect in, the pitch that you're singing or even the melody or rhythm. All that matters is the heart, the attention, and the intention. You can hum or sway, then you can meditate. And so in a noisy era, silent methods can feel like you're swimming upstream. And Kirtan, we say, ride the current of sound. And so now we'll get a little bit into the history of Kirtan. So we'll step into Bengal in the early 1500s. Society was rigid. There were strict caste systems, different classes of people, a ritual complexity. It felt inaccessible for certain people to get spiritual knowledge, and it was often reserved just for learned people, people in the monastery and living that very strict lifestyle. Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya, he saw those restless minds and heavy hearts, and he asked a question: what if meditation didn't require silence, scholarship, or isolation? And so he introduced something which we just practiced, which is public Sankirtan. And Kirtan means chanting, San means together. So chanting in the streets and courtyards with drums and cymbals, all the instruments that you just heard us use, in call and response that felt joyful and welcoming. He used sound as a central tool. So again, there's fewer prerequisites and more just about that direct experience of the benefits that you get from chanting, and let the chanting do the work. There were no barriers. Anybody could join, men, women, laborers, travelers, outcasts. The circle was equalized. They leveled the playing field. Everybody had access to this transformational practice. And instead of suppressing feelings, he used emotion as fuel to help propel someone's journey into bhakti or into spiritual life. And this was revolutionary because it shifted spirituality from intellectual to experiential, from private to shared, from exclusive to inclusive, and from solemn to joyful. And in simple terms, he democratized meditation, made it available to all. And now we don't have a caste in the traditional sense, but we do have different barriers to inner peace, and we'll explore kind of the parallels a little bit. So back then we had ritual complexity. Today we have the overwhelmingness of modern life. Back then there were so many rituals and processes that somebody had to go through. Today there's almost too many methods, too many things to choose from. We have apps, hacks, techniques. Social media is filled with self-help gurus and somebody trying to sell you spirituality and that they have the answers. You just have to sign up for their 3-month Zoom class and for $2,000, and then you too can be spiritual. Back then we had scholarly gatekeeping, and today we have information overload. So there was almost too little access back then. As I mentioned, you really had to be your entire life, and you had to be born into it kind of to be able to explore spirituality in that way. And now, again, there's too much. We have books, podcasts, social media posts, and opinions, and the mind gets overloaded. It has too much information and commentary instead of experience. And I like to use the jar of honey analogy. So somebody can explain what honey is to you. You can feel the outside of the jar and all of that, but until you take the lid off and taste the honey, only then can you actually experience, what all of this theory and philosophy is trying to explain. Back then we had caste lines and social and internal barriers. Today we have social and internal barriers. Those external lines in the past kept people out, and today we keep ourselves out through stress, shame, loneliness, thoughts like, I'm not spiritual enough, I can't sit still, I don't have enough time, I'm too old, too young. So many excuses that the mind gives us. So essentially, in Mahaprabhu's time, society had barriers, and today those barriers look a little different. Instead of caste, we have comparison. Instead of ritual complexity, we have the pressure to get it right. Instead of gatekeeping scholars, we have an overload of wellness advice. And society and our minds, they've just become noisy and tired. And just like 500 years ago, what helps isn't more information, it's an experience. Something simple, shared, and deeply human. And that's what Kirtan is all about. So, through a living lineage from Sri Chaitanya and the early Kirtan movement came teachers like the 6 Goswamis, who were his direct students, and they systemized and categorized the bhakti practice. From them, eventually came Bhaktivinoda Thakur, another great saint who renewed the tradition for the modern era. And after him came Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, who expanded Kirtan across India. And eventually, the current of bhakti reached A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who brought Kirtan to the West and eventually the world. And so now we'll get a little bit into his past. So in 1965, a 69-year-old monk from Calcutta named A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami boarded a cargo ship to New York with almost nothing. He had just a few rupees and a mission given by his teacher, which is to spread Kirtan, spread bhakti in the English language for the Western world. And so in Tompkins Square Park in 1966, on the Lower East Side of New York, he sat down with a drum, kartals, and led a simple, open kirtan. People weren't drawn by any sort of dogma or previous conception, but they were moved by the experience. And his innovation was radical simplicity. So there was no need to be any sort of Sanskrit scholar. Sanskrit is the ancient Indian language, which is arguably the oldest and original language, but it can take years or even a lifetime to properly learn the Sanskrit language. There's no need to adopt any particular belief system. Just chant and participate and feel the effects for yourself. And the ripple, the effect of that is that artists, students, musicians, anybody really gathered, and Kirtan entered the living rooms, studios, and festivals, and much of today's global Kirtan culture, including spaces just like ours, sprang from those early circles. And so Srila Prabhupada fulfilled Sri Chaitanya's mission and vision that Kirtan works everywhere and for everyone, because it meets the human mind where it is and enlivens through sound. And so that's kind of an overview of Srila Prabhupada, who brought the Bhakti movement to the West and eventually the world. But I want to share an example of how coming into contact with Kirtan can actually change your life. I'm sure everyone here is familiar with the Beatles. Show of hands. Okay. And George Harrison, who was one of the Beatles, his birthday was actually just a few days ago, so I wanted to share how Bhakti and Kirtan had affected him and how it inspired him to affect others. He met Prabhupada in the 60s and ended up writing the foreword to one of Prabhupada's books called the Krishna Book, which is a summary of Krishna's pastimes, which is a beautiful collection of stories that I would encourage anybody if they're interested. A lot of people read them like before bed, and they're just so enchanting and beautiful. So I'll read that forward now, and you'll be able to hear just how much Kirtan and Krishna has changed his life and how he hoped it would change others. So this is the foreword to Krishna Book. And George is saying, everybody's looking for Krishna. Some don't realize that they are, but they are. Krishna is the source of all that exists, the cause of all that is, was, or ever will be. As God is unlimited, he has many names: Allah, Buddha, Jehovah, Brahma. All are Krishna, all are one. God is not abstract. He has both the impersonal and the personal aspects, which is supreme, eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge. As a single drop of water has the same qualities as an ocean, so has our consciousness the qualities of God's consciousness. But through our identification and attachment with material energy, which is the physical body, sense pleasures, material possessions, etc., our true transcendental consciousness has been polluted, and like a dirty mirror, it's unable to reflect a pure image. With many lives, our association with the temporary has grown. This impermanent body is mistaken for our true self, and we've accepted this temporary condition to be final. Through all ages, great saints have remained as living proof that this non-temporary, permanent state of God consciousness can be revived in all living souls. Each soul is divine. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, "Steady in the self, being freed from all material contamination, the yogi achieves the highest perfectional stage of happiness in touch with the supreme consciousness." Yoga, which is a scientific method for self-realization, is the process by which we purify our consciousness, stop further pollution, and arrive at the state of perfection, full knowledge, and full bliss. If there is a God, I want to see him. It's pointless to believe in something without proof, and Krishna consciousness and meditation are methods where you can actually obtain God perception. You can actually see God and hear him, play with him. It might sound crazy, but he actually is there, actually with you. There are many yogic paths, and all are acclaimed by masters of each method. Srila Prabhupada is, as his title says, a bhakti yogi following the path of devotion. By serving through each thought, word, and deed, and by chanting the holy names, the devotee quickly develops God consciousness by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One inevitably arrives at Krishna consciousness. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. I request that you take advantage of this book, Krishna, and enter into its understanding. I also request that you make an appointment to meet your God now through the self-liberating process of yoga and give peace a chance. So that was a beautiful foreword. And after this, he had an interview with one of the spiritual leaders in the Bhakti movement named Mukunda Goswami. And I just wanted to share a small section of that interview that George had with him and the effects that Kirtan in particular had on him. So Mukunda asks, as a practitioner of Bhakti Yoga, what realizations have you experienced from chanting? And George says, Prabhupada, leader of the Hare Krishna movement, told me once that we should just keep chanting all the time or as much as possible. Once you do that, you realize the benefit. The response that comes from chanting is in the form of bliss or spiritual happiness, which is a much higher taste than any happiness found here in the material world. That's why I say the more that you do it, the more you don't want to stop, because it feels so nice and peaceful. Mukunda, what is it about the mantra that brings about this feeling of peace and happiness? George, the word Hare is the word that calls upon the energy that's around the Lord. If you say the mantra enough, you build up an identification with God. God is all happiness, all bliss, and by chanting his names, we connect with him. So it's really a process of actually having a realization of God, which all becomes clear with the expanded state of consciousness that develops when you chant. Like I said in the introduction, I wrote for Prabhupada's Krishna book some years ago, If There's a God, I Want to See Him. Mukunda, is it an instantaneous process or gradual? George, you don't get it in 5 minutes. It's something that takes time, but it works because it's a direct process of attaining God, and it will help us have a pure consciousness and good perception that is above the normal everyday state of consciousness. Mukunda, how do you feel after chanting for a long time? George, in the life I lead, I find that I sometimes have opportunities where I can really get going at it, and the more I do it, I find the harder it is to stop, and I don't want to lose the feeling it gives me. So, just some beautiful reflections from George there, and I think a lot of little tidbits that we can all benefit from. So I want to think back to our experiment earlier and how adding sound suddenly makes focus a little bit easier. Now imagine that sound multiplied by rhythm, melody, and community, and that's what Kirtan is. It's a meditation that carries you. And we do Kirtan here at Bhakti Studio not to prove any point. We gather to share an experience. Kirtan calms the mind, opens the heart, and reminds us that we belong somewhere. Sri Chaitanya brought meditation from temples to people. Srila Prabhupada carried it across oceans, and tonight we bring it from history into your heart. Thank you very much. Are there any questions? Yes.
I was just going to ask, so you mentioned Hare Krishna, or is it the same as the other?
I feel like in the past I've heard the name Hare Krishna or something. It was kind of like a famous thing, but the Kirtan I've never heard of. Is it they're connected? They're separate, or are these people? Is Hare Krishna a person or?
Yes. So Krishna is a person or a personality.
Okay.
The name Krishna means all attractive, and so in the Bhakti tradition, Krishna is who we are meditating on, what we are meditating on, and the goal of that meditation is essentially to realize that we're not these bodies. We are eternal, blissful, full of knowledge. And when we associate with a transcendental sound vibration, such as a name of Krishna or the all-attractive, it changes our consciousness. It transforms us from associating with the temporary material things of this world and helps us revive our original spiritual nature.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Any other questions? Okay, great. So now we'll move on to some more Kirtan, and we can experience directly the effects of everything that we just learned. So thank you. Of course.
What happens on Monday? What celebration is that?
Yeah, so Monday is Gora Purnima, and it is the appearance day of Sri Chaitanya, who we just learned about, who brought chanting and the Hare Krishna mantra into the broader worldview and made it accessible for everyone.
What does Gora Purnima mean?
Gora is another name for Sri Chaitanya. Gora means golden. So, and Purnima is a full moon. So he was born on a full moon. So Gora Purnima is the celebration of his appearance on that full moon. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Robert. So we'll transition to two more kirtans led by Ethan. So while he's transitioning and setting up, you all don't have to wait around. We'll do a quick stretch so we're not meditating on how much our feet hurt. Rather, we can concentrate on the words. So we'll stand up and we'll put our arms up, stretch for the sky. But we're going to add a little twist now because we're going to put our arms back down. And this time on the way up, we're going to say, Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Okay, one more time. Jasper was 80% of the energy so far. 3, 2, 1. Hari Bol. Maybe it's because I'm closer, he's still 80%, but we'll give it one more go, one more go. 3, 2, 1. Hari Bol. Okay, there we go. That was pretty good. take a few scoots forward. We don't need to be spread out so much. We don't bite. Exactly, we don't bite. It's
You gotta double check me sometimes.
Everybody. So this next mantra is to Shiva, and this, as Ian mentioned, every mantra kind of carries power, and so this one is kind of calling out to this cosmic force in the universe to help us get rid of any negativity in our hearts, in our souls, in our bodies, so that we can make way for pure love. For ourselves, for others, and for all living beings. And so this kirtan kind of almost follows that path also of clearing out the darkness and then breaking through into happiness and peace and joy and love. So we'll start saying it together. Can everyone say Shiva?
Shiva.
Shambha.
Shambho.
Mahadeva.
Mahadeva.
Shambho.
Shambho.
And Om Namah.
Om Namah
Shivaya.
Shivaya.
Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Together. Shiva, 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 Shambho. 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 Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Together. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho.
Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Shambho, Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Shiva, 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 Shambho, Shiva, 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 Shambho. 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 Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho, Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shiva, 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 Shambho. 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 Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Mahadeva Shambho. Shiva, 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 Shambho. Mahadeva 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 Shambho. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. Again, all together. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Again. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you.
Yeah, so one thing I absolutely love about Kirtan, and I've learned about Kirtan also, is that not only does it make meditating easier, it's also considered one of the most beneficial things you can do to purify yourself from the inside out. And in my experience, usually the thing that's good for us is like hard to get ourselves to do. It's like, oh, I know I should do this thing, but I don't really want to do that thing. But Kirtan's amazing because it's like, oh yeah, I really want to do that also. And it feels so easy. It's such a blessing, such a gift, that the thing that is so good for us is also so easy and so fun to do. So this next one, as was mentioned, is one of the most beneficial, most purifying mantras out there. Also, here we like to, towards the end, get up and dance. So if you're, dancing is also part of the offering, part of the practice. So if it's within your ability to do so, I highly encourage you to join everybody and dance towards the end.
He already started.
Sorry, guys. I got excited.
Are you asking me? Kirtan.
That's
Oh.
what I heard.
Okay, so can everyone say Hare?
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare?
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Alright, Hare will. That's the one.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare together Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Everyone raise your hands into the sky and call down the universal power of love. And imagine a light as a beacon through your hands all the way into your heart, clearing out all the darkness so all you feel is love. And together, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now send that love from your heart out to every living being in this world and the universe. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time together with all your heart. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Haribo!
Thank you so much, Ethan, for that wonderful, energetic. I was trying to think of a better word than energetic, but I couldn't. Ecstatic Kirtan, ecstatic Kirtan. So real quick, before we wrap up, just some last announcements. Well, first of all, I actually want to appreciate all of you, our Kirtan singers, dancers, and chanters. In addition, we had a wonderful Kirtan team today who have shuffled around, and normally I name the instruments they play, but today I'm really not sure. They just play all the instruments. So we had Bradley on the mridanga and the guitar and singing. We had Vishwambar also on the mridanga drum, the guitar, and bringing the energy with the dance. We had Isa singing There's a fan favorite. And we had Jasper on the bass guitar. And in addition, we have some wonderful volunteers who have made this event possible. Prabhakar, could you mute all the other mics? There's just a little bit of feedback.
But also, Ian led the first one.
I am!
So we have Ram, Mukunda, and team, Samriddhi, Divya, and Prabhakar. So Divya made the sweet today, if I understand correctly, and she made churros. She's at the back in the red. Say hi. And we have the doctor right here managing the AV and the oops. I think the mic died. It's not his fault. Can you get green for me? Okay, we had Prabhakar managing the AV and the live. And some final announcement for some upcoming events. We have an event on Thursday, March 5th, so next week, called The Music Within. It's going to be a really cool guided sound meditation by Wesley. We met him a few months ago and he started coming to Kirtan, and he just plays 4 instruments that I can count on my hands and toes. So it'll be a truly immersive experience. In addition, we have Bhakta Ethan, who is going to start teaching harmonium kirtan classes. So if you would like to learn to lead kirtans on the harmonium, scan that QR code. It's also on our bulletin board, or just come talk to the pro himself. And tomorrow we have an Ayurvedic cooking workshop. So we convert this into a kitchen, and we learn about the science of Ayurveda. So Bhakti Yoga is not just a yoga practice, it's not just a meditation practice, it also includes the way we eat, what we eat, with what consciousness we eat. So this is an oil-free cooking workshop, so not only does it help your body, but it can help you also connect with yourself. And finally, I wanted to share some pictures of our India retreat that just finished up from this past year. So it's just, I would have tried to explain it, but I think pictures just speak a million words. So we'll be opening registration for the India retreat probably in the next week or so. And the one thing I do want to mention about the India retreat is that it is truly donation-based, in the sense that the instructors are Raghunath and Kastuba. If you heard of Wisdom of the Sages on Apple Podcasts, they run the daily spiritual bhakti yoga podcast. So they're the instructors, and they will charge you for the accommodation, and then you just give a donation from your heart for the remainder to help support the teachers. So typically India retreats, they can go upwards of 2,500, 3,500. Typically for this retreat, it's 1,500 and whatever your heart desires. And it's a wonderful 12 days in India in a place called the Govardhan Eco Village. It's a UN award-winning, fully sustainable village where they practice bhakti and also have fun. So this is a QR code that you can scan to join the India retreat, and we also, again, have it on our bulletin board. And finally, we have Kirtan next week, the week after, the week after, the week after, the week after, the week after. So we hope to see you again soon. All right, so now, for the best part. Yes.
So I have a question. So if we've gotten a lot out of coming here and really enjoy it, are there ways that we can give back to Bhakti Studio?
Yes. So everybody you see up here are people we have met in the community, and they were musically inclined, and they just started singing, chanting, and dancing with us. If you have a skill such as singing, chanting, and dancing, and you want to participate in a more involved manner, you can come and talk to me. In addition, this is not limited to just singing, but it can be using whatever skills and talents you've got. For instance, we have Marla with us today. She's helping us write grants so we can stay open. So she brings that to the table. Or we have Sandy and Isa. Isa teaches classes here, and she's also helped with social media. Sandy has helped with social media. So in whatever ways that you have skills and talents, you can bring them and help support the space. And finally, of course, the world revolves around money, unfortunately. So if you find that you're in a comfortable place, you can become a sustaining donor. Again, you can come and talk to me, and there are ways that you can help financially support this space to keep it going, keep the doors open, and help us expand the programs. We started this in late March this year, or last weekend of March. We're going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of opening Bhakti Studio. And we started by just doing weekly kirtans, and now we almost have an event every day. We have several online events happening, so it's truly growing because of all of you. So thank you, Ethan. I did not ask him to say that, just FYI, but those are just some of the many ways. Yes, Justin.
I also have a question. Do we have a kirtan the Saturday after that?
Yes.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, every Saturday. All right. Okay, now to the best part. So for the food, some logistics, we're going to exit out this door right here. We're going to loop around the roundabout, wait at the signal for the signal to turn green, and we'll have some wonderful volunteers right here waiting to serve you. Thank you so much, everybody.